I still think we're an attractive club to many people. The stadium, the training ground, and we're in League Two, so that people will see us as a potential team that they can take up. The concern I have is that he's obviously still looking for, somebody who can do both things that he's after: the longer term development role and the short term objective, which is results. And I'm not sure how many managers there are out there that can do both of those things at the same time. I mean, the development model is all well and good, but football is a short-term business. It's a results-driven business. Tranmere fans' expectations, as we know, can be high, especially in League Two, and managers live or die by the results. So, I think some managers will look at it and think, well, I can come in and I can work with the development policy and I can develop young players and follow that route. But I'm afraid, Mr. Palios, that may not mean that we can get instant results. And if after 4 months of next season we are 15th in the league or something, and we've got a couple of good youngsters that we've brought in, a la Bristow, is that manager going to keep his job if the fans start turning? So I'm not sure whether those two things are totally compatible. It has been done at some clubs, but it's quite rare, really. And investment is going to be key. Again, some managers may not be attracted to us if we can't give them a decent budget. So, yeah, I mean, I think, what did he say, in the next couple of weeks? So hopefully, by towards the end of April. Coincidentally, will it be just before the early bird season ticket deadline? Who knows? That there might be an announcement. I mean, I've heard that there were interviews held over the weekend, and there'll be second interviews due soon. So I'm sure they'll have a short list. I believe Michael Appleton was at the match today. Read into that, what you will. But yeah, hopefully, but it's clear, and because he wouldn't have sacked it if he was going to dismiss the development approach. We may as well have not sacked Mickey, because Mickey knows what he's doing at this level. So the development model, they're obviously sticking with, okay, and they're going to have to find someone, as I say, who can get results at the same time. And Mickey wasn't able to do it, and who there is out there who can. There's a couple of names: McGreal, Dave Artell, who did it at Crewe, and he did get a promotion, so he might be a more affordable option. But it is going to be interesting. But I'm just hoping that it is somebody who can give the fans a bit of positivity and a bit of a forward look to next season, with a little bit of excitement and optimism for the next campaign.
Well, I mean, I'm not surprised with regards to, he said that there's been a significant number of applications. That was his quote, wasn't it? The programme notes. No, I'm not surprised by that. There's a lot of managers out of work, and there aren't that many jobs in the scheme of things. There's always going to be more managers than there are jobs, so that's no surprise at all. What I read into that is that Mickey was sacked and he had nobody immediately lined up. Usually when a manager's on the brink or under pressure, a chief exec or board will already have a short list in mind of managers that would like to turn to should they need to make that decision. The way I read that, and I may be completely off and wrong on that, is that Mark had nobody lined up whatsoever. Maybe he wanted to persevere with Mickey to the end of the season. We'll never know. But no, it's obvious that the club is not going to abandon its project that it set out to achieve upon last summer. It seems like they want to push through with this, which is fine. How many managers are going to be willing to take this on at League Two level and with such a tight budget, and believe that there can be a relative quick success, I should say? I'm not so sure. It is a real tall order. If you had endless amounts of money to throw at this, then it would be a lot easier to achieve, but we certainly won't have. And of course, every manager worries about reputation. Gets 3-4 months down the line, you're languishing 19th in League Two. You're not going to be given the time to see this through. So it's a huge task for anyone coming into this position now. And I don't envy anyone coming in, because we have an expectant fan base who are have all been disappointed with the way this season's gone. and we want to be entertained, but at the same time we want results, and we want to be competitive in League Two. So it'll be a tough job.